Good morning, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. We have the jobs report come out this morning. It is August 1st, 2014, and that jobs report has put a tourniquet on the bleeding, at least for now. It's been almost a week, and selling has accelerated the last couple days. Even overnight, when the European market opened, selling continued, and we hit our lows just recently before bouncing on the jobs report. And we'll see if this is a bounce that will be short-lived or something that can be built upon for a pushback up to record stock prices. And one reason why I think we're going to get up to record stock prices, because each time, and if you look, this is a 2-year daily chart of the S&P 500 ETF, the SPY, this trend since the Abenomics low at the end of November continues to hold as a point of support. And so we're right around near there. It's about the 192 level, just about. And once we hit that level, we should bounce. Also helping out will be the relative strength index. Each time the relative strength index, the last 4 times over the last 2 years, has dropped into oversold territory, it has resulted in higher stock prices later on, a significant bounce to the upside. And you can look, some of these bounces have been pretty significant, 165 up to 175. We have this bounce here, 172 up to 187. So do the math, we'd be setting ourselves up for, at a minimum, a $10 move higher on the SPR, which would bring us to 203, which would be record high stock prices. I've been saying this in my videos over the last couple of weeks that we've gotten this far. There's no reason why we can't hit 200 on the SPY. It's just going to happen. It is going to happen. But the real issue remains when. When is it going to happen? Are we going to see that happen today? The jobs report, is that's what's going to fuel a bounce off this support line? Are we going to hit the support line and bounce into August? August could be a good month, but a couple years ago, August was not such a good month. We had the debt downgrade. Things were falling apart for the stock market, and this was the August in 2011. So we're going to see a similar type sell-off. This really started in, if you look back, we're looking at a sell-off. It started July, then August started to take shape here, and we had a significant sell-off. Oh, back then, you should imagine, everyone was panicking back then. Oh no! And look where we were, about 115 on the SPY, and now we're up at 193. So yeah, anybody panicking here didn't do so well the rest of the year, if that rhymes at all. Anyway, I'm not. It's Friday. Sorry, folks. Yeah, the jokes have come and gone already in my videos earlier this week. We did have earnings last night. LinkedIn came out, surprised the market, closed at 180. It's up over. It briefly went over the $200 level on earnings. That's what I said in my video. That's what I thought it was going to head. It's pulled back now. So we look at support here at about the 195 level, which is where it's trading at now. Well, we also had earnings report out from Tesla. Tesla's actually in the green this morning. It's up at 226 last I checked. The chart looks very bullish to me. It looks like we're setting up for a move to 250 plus. This is a trade I might look to get into today when the market opens. Tesla, if it opens flat or modestly higher, I might get to 230 calls or even to 235s, because I think Tesla is shaping up for a sharp move to the upside, and it could be a delayed reaction here. And so that's one trade I'm looking for today. Also, Whole Foods. Everyone was talking about my terrible call. Whole Foods hit support yesterday and moved higher. Briefly headed over to $39 level, almost even for the session, and it looks to me like it's headed back up. And I look for this gap down that we had back earlier this year to get filled. So that's Whole Foods. I also had a nice trade out. I put it at the blog at OptionMillionaires.com. An explosive trade I'm looking at. You can check that out, the blog at OptionMillionaires.com. DDD had some earnings report down 10%. We'll see if this gets down to support at 46. I'm still very bullish on this stock. I'm looking for calls. I like this stock. Going forward, I'll be looking to get some positions, especially as it declines, if it continues any further to the downside. We had Yelp come out with earnings after the bell on Wednesday, and you could see the reversal of that, down 11%. It was actually over $80 briefly after it reported earnings on Wednesday night, and throughout the session on Thursday was just selling. So I'm looking for this one to bounce as well, and if we open flat, I might get the 70 calls on this one and see how that works out, because I think this is going to rebound. They reported a profit, unexpected profit on Wednesday after the bell. All right, UPBOptionMillionaires.com. I also like Apple. Apple was down over 2.5% yesterday. I'm looking at support here at the 95.50 level. We might even get down to fill this gap at about the 94.50 level. but longer term, this is a stock that is heading higher. All right, everyone, have a great weekend. It's a short video. It's about 5 minutes before the market's going to open, so I got to get going here. But I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I'll see you in the chat room at optionmillionaires.com. I'll let you know if I initiate any trades. Goodbye.